All right, so really quickly, we talked about cutting this thing down and using the string to mark it. I'm actually going to show you how I go about doing that exactly. So I already marked here. If you see the red mark, so that is marked for the minimum. You don't actually have to mark that. That's just to give you a sense of the shortest you can go. And this is where, so it's just behind where the universal was on this boat. What we're gonna do is, instead of drilling 2 new holes for the universal, we're actually gonna just shift it back, keeping one of the holes, and then that's where our second will be. So we're not gonna go right to the minimum length. We're gonna go about an inch beyond that. So as you can see on my string here, so you can kind of makeshift whatever you want. I use like a part of an X-Acto knife, and fits in there pretty nicely. And so this mark here is the minimum length. This is 1 inch out. So what I'll do is, basically you're making an arc, and that's gonna be your cut line. So make a little mark there, and then follow it up. And that gives us our first cut line. We're gonna flip the rudder, or flip the tiller over, stick that guy on the other side, and do the same thing over here. So now when I flip it over to the bottom, that should be pretty square. And then at the top, you just kind of, just freehand that a bit. And that is gonna be the line I use to actually cut it. And then we'll, after that, the next thing we'll do is just shape it and throw some gel coat, drill it out. And actually, we're also gonna add some more filler from about here on to there, just to mimic what's at the end of the tiller currently. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, I'm done.